Hi, it's Amanda again. I am gonna be doing a thing about pregnancy today, teen pregnancy and teen pregnancy relationships. If I look down, I'm sorry. I got some stuff on paper. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got some stuff on paper, and it's facts, and there's some um percentages and everything like that. My battery might die. I was charging it, and I just wanted to get this video done and over with. My hair looks like a mess. I haven't gotten in the shower yet, so sorry for that. Um, but anyways, I'm gonna try to get as much done before my battery dies, and when I don't get done, I will finish and charge my battery, and then I'll finish later. So there might be two parts to this video, like there was to my bullying video. But I'm gonna start before my battery dies, because I don't want it to die. Um, okay. Teenage pregnancy nowadays, it's a big deal because there's tons and tons of people that are getting pregnant. No, it's not my fault. Obviously, it's nobody's fault. But I'm not judging anybody because I'm really in no place to judge. I don't judge anybody by anything. No matter if your size or whatever, or if you're pregnant, I don't judge you by that. Um, but to teen pregnancy, there is some really big like consequences and stuff, and I just want to share those things with you guys because those are some big things that people need to realize, and they don't realize until after they have the baby. Um, they have the birth effects. If you're a teen and you're pregnant, you have a higher chance of getting a baby that has birth effects than somebody that's 20 or 30 would. I only found some of them. I don't know all of them. Some are, the baby will come out with birth weight, low birth weight, and the baby won't be, you know, if you go full term and the baby comes out like 4 pounds, like that's a low birth weight. That's not normal. Sometimes the babies can die from it because they come out at such a low birth weight. With teen pregnancy, you can have preterm labor, which is where you go into labor before your full term, and that's not good either because that can lead to low birth weight. You can have premature birth, which is like a premature labor that they can't stop, which they usually do try to stop, but this is one that they just can't stop. Um, and if you have the baby that's preterm, then most likely you're going to have a low birth weight too, and probably some other birth effects. Um, there's effects on the parenting of the mother for being a teen, and there's social issues. And the social issues is mostly you lose your friends when you're a teen mom because they want to go out and party and everything. Your friends do, and you can't go because you gotta stay home and you gotta take care of a baby. Nobody likes to stay home and take care of a baby when your friends are out partying. I mean, yeah, granted, you might get to go out every now and again, but not all the time. And so therefore you're going to lose a whole bunch of your friends. Another thing is education. There's a lot of teenagers that actually drop out of high school because they're pregnant. That's not my case, but there is a lot of teenagers that drop out because they're pregnant. Now, at my school, most of the teenage moms or teenagers that are pregnant actually graduated high school. And I'm proud of them for that because that makes them show their kids, um, you know, you need to graduate high school to get anywhere in your life. You know, if you drop out of high school, your kid's going to grow up and be like, Mom, you dropped out of high school, why do I have to get an education? Because you didn't get your full education. And another thing is poverty. If you're a teenage mom and you're still with the father, then that's great. But both of you, if you're both teenagers, then it's going to be hard for you guys to find jobs because of the fact you're teenagers, you're limited. So that's always difficult for a teenager. Um, so then you have to rely on your parents to help you, and some parents don't have a stable enough job. Some parents need to try to help you and they can't because they only get enough to pay their house payment or whatever. They don't have a lot of money coming in. And that's just the way it is. I have some percentages on things, and there's 25% of 15-year-olds have sex. 15-year-olds, that's like, you're still a baby when you're 15. You don't need to be having sex and getting pregnant when you're 15. There's 50% of 17-year-olds having sex, and that's not so bad because you're almost, 18 and you're almost an adult, but it's still just as bad. That is altogether 75%. And 50% of that 75% is pressured into having sex. 33% of that 75% is because they're in a relationship and they think that you're in love with the guy you're having sex with. Well, I thought I was in love, and comes to find out that I wasn't. Yeah, it hurts. It really does, but you gotta get through it one way or another. 53% of that 75